Okay, so hello po mga kanumero, especially sa mga grade 9 natin dyan. So, week 2 na tayo. So, relationship between the parallel lines cut by a transversal. So, medyo i-elaborate natin siya. So, we have this figure. So, we have two parallel lines. Sabihin natin this is line AB and line CD parallel to each other. So, again, pag sinabing ito, this symbol, pag makita kayo ng ganitong symbol, automatically, they are parallel. So, AB and line CD is parallel. And then we have, sabihin natin, transversal. So, intersect at transversal, M. So, line M. Okay? So, how many angles na na-form? So, automatically, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So, i-name natin. Sabihin natin, this is angle 1, angle 2, angle 3, angle 4, angle 5, angle 6, angle 7, and angle 8. So, we have 8 angles na na-form. So, may mga different names na mga angle. So, may mga pangalan siya. Una, so we will have the corresponding angle. So, when we say corresponding angles, from the word correspond, ang tatandaan lang po para sa corresponding angles, ito yung isang grupo, ito yung another group. And then, pag sabing correspond, kung nasan yung isa, dapat nandun din yung isa. So, for example, in this group, angle 1, we will have angle 1. So, asan yung kapartner niya dito na nasa same position niya? So, yung 1 nasa right side and then nasa taas. So, hanapin yung right side and then taas, so which is angle 6. So, angle 1 and angle 6 is an example of corresponding angles. Another, angle 4. Angle 4 naman, ang corresponding angles niya is angle 5. And then, angle 3, and ang corresponding niya is angle 8. And then, angle 2 and angle 7. So, yun po. Meron tayong 4 pairs of corresponding angles na ma-form into two parallel lines cut by a transversal. So, yan yung kauna-unahan. And then, based from the definition sa parallel lines cut by transversal, these corresponding angles pair, they are all congruent. So, pwede natin sabihin, angle 1 is congruent to angle 6, angle 4 is congruent to angle 5, angle 2 is congruent to angle 8, angle 2 is congruent to angle 7. So, yung mga pair na yan, they have the same measure. Okay, so another pairs of angles na ma-form or maniname natin sa parallel line cut by transversal is the alternate interior angle. Alternate interior angle. And then, syempre, meron din tayong alternate exterior angle. Alternate exterior angle. So, ano po ba yun? So, sa alternate interior, unahin po natin. When you say interior, yung nasa loob. So, apat na angle na interior angle is angle 3, angle 2, angle 5, and angle 6. And then, ano po ba yung alternate doon? So, angle 3, parang kabaliktaran ng corresponding kanina, yung salungat. So, nasa taas siya and then nasa left side. So, hanapin natin nasa baba na nasa right side. So, angle 3 and angle 6. So, angle 3 and angle 6 is an example of alternate interior angles. Next, we have angle 2 and also angle 5. And then, the same, sa exterior naman yung nasa labas. We have angle 4, angle 1, angle 8, and angle 7. So, kung i-pair natin, we will have angle 4 and angle 7. And then, angle 1 and angle 8. So, yan naman ang alternate exterior angle. And then, this pairing naman, based on the definition again, these pair are also congruent. So, we can say that angle 3 and angle 6 are congruent or the same measure. Angle 2 and angle 5 are also the same measure kasi alternate interior angle siya. The same, siyempre, sa alternate exterior angle. So, yung mga pinair natin, they have also the same measure or they are congruent. Okay? And then, another angles na makikita sa parallel lines cut by a transversal is the interior angles. Interior angles on the same side. same side of transversal. So, syempre, interior angles, again, sabi natin kayo na angle 3, angle 2, angle 5, and angle 6. So, yan yung interior angle. So, ano ba yung nasa same side? Ito yung transversal. So, kung nasan yung transversal, titingnan mo lang yung nasa same side. So, in this case, we will have angle 3 and angle 5. We have also angle 2 and angle 6. Yan. Angle 2 and angle 6. Siyempre, sa exterior angles on the same side naman, exterior angles on the same side of transversal, So, again, angle 4 naman, same side ng transversal, which is angle 8. So, angle 4 and angle 8. And then we have angle 1 and angle 7. So, yun yung mga exterior angles on the same side. And then, eto naman, yung mga pairing natin dito, they are not the same. They are supplementary. So, ibig sabihin, pag inad mo yung angle 3 at angle 5, dapat mag-sum up ng 180 degrees. Okay? So, mag-180 degrees lang siya. The same dito sa exterior angles on the same side. Angle 4 and angle 8, the sum is 180 degrees. Okay? So, yun lang po ang 5 angle na ma-form. Corresponding angle, alternate interior angle, alternate exterior angle, interior angles on the same side of transversal, exterior angle on the same side of transversal. Ngayon, itry natin sa pag-solve. Halimbawa, may binigay na measure. So, halimbawa, sabihin natin, this angle 1 measures 80 degrees. Actually, kahit hindi mo masyadong na-memorize yung mga kinds ng angles na mapoform, dalawang klase lang naman ang according to measure natin. Una, they are equal or they are supplementary. So in other words, pag parallel lines cut by transverse, dalawa lang ang pwede natin isipin. Parehas ba siya o yung supplementary ba siya? So actually, mas kahit hindi pa natin isolve na, tingnan mabuti na lang, acute and acute, pag mga acute, siyempre, the same. Obtuse naman sa obtuse. So kung titingnan natin sa figure, halimbawa may nilagay ako, eto, sinabi kong this is 80 degrees. And then, yung mga acute na makikita ko, like this, and then like this, and like this. So, lahat sila actually 80 degrees. Ganun lang ang technique. And then, yung remaining, kasi sabi natin, pag hindi siya equal, they are supplementary. So, therefore, kung 80 yung isa, automatically, yung hindi niya kaparehas is 100 degrees. And these are also 100 degrees, 100 degrees. So, kompleto ka na sa measure ng angles, ng 8 angles. So, yun lang. Dalawang klase lang. Either equal or supplementary. And then, paano naman kung nilalagyan ng variable? So, halimbawa, parallel line, cut by a transversal. Nilagyan dito ng 2x minus 3. And then, nilagyan dito ng 5x minus 4. And then, pinapasolve sa atin ng x. So, in this case, kung titingnan natin, these are examples of exterior angle on the same side of transversal. Or, kung titingnan natin, yung isa obtuse, yung isa acute. So, they are not equal. So, therefore, they are supplementary. So, ang solution natin, working equation, i-add lang natin sa 2x minus 3 plus 5x minus 4, that is equal to 180. And then, add lang natin 7x minus 7 equals 180. And then 7x is equal to magiging plus 7 kasi lipat natin sa 187. Divide both side by 7. So x is equal to 187 divided by 7. So we have 2, 14, and then we have 47. So we have 6, 42, so 5. So, ibig sabihin, meron tayong approximately 26.7 degrees. Or that is, in fraction, 26 and 79 degrees. So, yan ang magiging sagot ng x. Just in case, yun yung relation niya. Pero just in case, iniba, sabihin natin this is 5x minus 4, and then this is, sabihin natin 3x plus, sabihin natin 27. Yan. Okay, so acute and acute, or they are example of corresponding angle. So therefore, equal siya. So imbis na ganito yung working equation, dahil equal, ang gagawin natin na equation is like this. 5x minus 4 equals 3x plus 27. Okay? So ilipat lang natin, lipat sa magiging 5x minus 3x. And then 27 minus 4 magiging plus 4. So 5x minus 3x is 2x, and then 27 plus 4 is 31. Dividing both sides by 2. So x now is nasa 15.5. So yung 15.5 na ang value ng x, and then ipalit mo na lang siya, makukuha mo yung mga measure ng angle. So yun po, ang dalawang klase lang ng pag-solve. Either equal lang siya or supplementary. So that is about parallel lines cut by a transversal. So sa mga nakarating po hanggang dito, maraming salamat po, and then huwag pong kalimutang mag-subscribe, and then pakihit na po ang notification bell para updated po kayo sa mga videos na susunod ko pong gagawin. Maraming salamat po.